Scaling the tallest peaks on all 7 continents seems like a difficult enough task to complete. Doing it with a chronic disease seems impossible. Hi, I'm Rebecca Brayton and welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're speaking with 2 men who are proving it is possible by finally tackling Everest. Tell us about the IDEAS program.
Well, IDEAS is the Intestinal Disease Education Awareness Society. We started IBD Adventures, a series of treks that take place around the world. The first one was Mount Kilimanjaro, and it was just giving people the availability regardless of living with an intestinal disease. There was 4 of us that went up the mountain. All had either Crohn's colitis or irritable bowel syndrome, and everyone made the summit.
It was just great to be able to share it with these people and raise awareness for IBD and put it on a kind of more like a global level.
What are inflammatory bowel diseases?
Inflammatory bowel disease is a painful inflammation of the digestive tract.
I was having symptoms like diarrhea. I was very lethargic, and eventually I went to my GP, and he told me to go straight to the emergency because I was just in so much pain, and that's when I was diagnosed with Crohn's disease.
What effects do IBDs have on your life other than your physical health?
For me, being school-aged, I couldn't go to school for a lot of the time. You no longer can really be active due to the fact that your body can't take in nutrients, so it's virtually, eating itself.
How did you 2 come together?
I initially met Rob at an IBD education day, but I really got to know him after a 2-month hospital stay. I was, quite down, and he really kind of brought me back up and inspired me to get out there and do something.
Having been in the state where Clinton was, I saw him at his worst moments, and he shared that with me, his family shared that with me, very open with me, which is an inspiration in itself. But seeing where he's come from to where he is now, and being more open with the disease and willing to speak about it in public forum. You have to be able to pass the torch to someone, and that's what I see in Clinton.
Why don't you tell us more about the initiative to scale the 7 summits?
When I went through the illness, obviously I went through what everyone goes through, the depression, anger, the why me, and at a certain point when I became physically and mentally strong enough, I said, well, I know why me, because I'm willing to step out and play a role as someone that's going to speak about the illness and do it at a totally different level.
What are the 7 summits?
Well, the 7 summits are the highest peak on each of the 7 continents. I'll go through in the order that I've accomplished them so far. Everest, which is in Russia, was the highest one in Europe. And then Kilimanjaro, Tanzania, Africa. Aconcagua is in Argentina and South America. Denali or Mount McKinley in North America. Karsten's Pyramid, Indonesia. And then Vincent Massif in Antarctica. And then, obviously, last but not least, Mount Everest.
Would you say this is a feat that is feasible for anyone with an IBD?
It is a possibility for everyone. The timing is not always going to be right. My last attempt on an Everest, the timing was poor, and I ended up, having an issue with the Crohn's. We're always going to run into difficulties, but trying to stay positive. And for me, I know the mountain's there. It's not going to go anywhere, so I can always go back.
It really made me realize that the sky is the limit. I can do really whatever I want. I hope that it showed people struggling with IBD or really any illness that they can overcome any obstacle that's put in their way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.